Hello, Felipe. I'm happy you came. Come in. Take a seat, please. Hello, Richard. Wow, it's the first time I come to your apartment. I like it. Thank you. It is next to the beach. We can go there later if you want. Yeah, sure, but I need to ask you something. How much does this apartment cost? I would really like to buy an apartment like this. It must be really expensive, right? I don't know. I think it's $200,000 or something like that. I am not the owner. I just rent this apartment. I don't know the price, but yeah, I suppose it's expensive. Seriously? I can't believe you. And how much do you pay to rent this apartment? $1,000 approximately. Comes with garage and storage. $1,000. Mm, that's not cheap. Well, for me, with that amount of money, why don't you better buy this or other apartment? I mean, isn't it better to buy your own house? Why are you renting this apartment? That's how I also thought in the past. But then I understood that it's not better to buy. I prefer to rent. That's much better, in my opinion. In my case, it suits me better. Nah, I don't think so. With that money, you can be paying for a house, your own house. How can you say it's better to rent? Explain it to me, please, because I don't get it. All right. For some, renting is considered throwing money away, while buying is an investment. The truth is, the answer to rent versus buy question is much more complex than that. It's more like which size fits me. I will explain it to you. As I said before, the biggest myth about renting is that you're throwing away money every month. This is not true. After all, you need a place to live, and that always costs money in one way or another. While it's true that you aren't building equity with monthly rent payments, not all the cost of home ownership always go toward building equity. When you rent, you know exactly your housing cost each month. But one advantage is no maintenance costs or repair bills. That's excellent. One of the benefits of renting a home is that there are no maintenance costs or repair bills. This means that when you rent a property, your landlord assumes full responsibility for all maintenance, improvement, and repairs. If an appliance stops working or your roof starts to leak, you call the landlord, who is required to fix or replace it. I like that. Another advantage is no real estate taxes. One of the major benefits of renting versus owning is that renters don't have to pay property taxes. In some areas, the cost associated with property taxes can amount to thousands of dollars each year. What else? Oh, I know. More flexibility as to where to live. Renters can live practically anywhere, while homeowners are restricted to areas where they can afford to buy. That's too bad. Although rents can be high in areas where home values are also high, renters are more apt to find an affordable monthly payment than home buyers. Seriously. Also, the flexibility to downsize. Renters have the option to downsize to more affordable living spaces at the end of their lease. This kind of flexibility is especially important for people who want a less costly, smaller alternative that matches their budget. For example, me. Now I am paying $1,000 for this beautiful apartment. But if something happens, or if I want, I can move to a cheaper apartment whenever I want. Now, you know what is my favorite reason to rent this apartment rather than buying it? No down payment. Yeah, renters generally have to pay a security deposit that that is equal to 1 month's rent, and that's usually all. This deposit is returned to them when they move out, provided they haven't damaged the rental property. When purchasing a home with a mortgage, you are required to have a sizable down payment, typically around 20% of the property's value. That's a lot of money, my friend. I had that money. Yeah, I could buy a house. I had saved $20,000. But instead of using that money for a down payment on a house, I decided to invest it. I started my own business with that, and I also invested in other things, and it worked for me. Now I have my business, and maybe in the future I could buy a house with the money it produces. That's interesting. You know, I was saving money to buy my own house. It was my dream. But now that you told me about the benefits of renting a house, I think I will better rent. Wait a minute. It is not for everyone. If you like businesses and you can work hard, then you can choose that option. But you need to educate yourself before investing that money. If you don't have the financial education to make that money grow, it's better not to do it. Better buy that house, and thus you will pay the fee month after month, along with the interest. As I told you before, it's not for everyone. Plus, buying a house has also its benefits. Really? And what are those benefits? I want to know, please. Well, there are many of them. Maybe after you listen to me, you can take a better decision. But it will have to be in another video, because we don't have time now. I'm sorry. Oh, damn it. Okay. What do you say, guy? Is it better to rent or own a house? I hope you liked this conversation.
If you could improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend. And if you want to support this channel, you can join us or click on the Super Thanks button. Thank you very much for your support. Take care.